Okay, John, I'm doing your reading. I'm just going to pull, I'm going to shuffle, and then if whatever flies out, I'll take, but I was just going to pull like one card just to see what the energy is, what's going on with the job. And using the Golden Dawn Hermetic Tarot. I'm just doing a shuffle right now to see if anything comes out. There was another Oracle deck I wanted to use as well, so I'm going to put that out as well. Let's see. Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, just some extra messages. Okay. Okay. Spirit guides, show me messages that John needs to hear. Ha, thank you. Okay. So we get the Five of Swords. I'm going to need a clarifier because that is the Lord of Defeat. Five of Swords is air energy. Gemini, actually. Okay, and this also flew out as well. So the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords came out sideways. Okay, so these aren't the best cards. Swords are obviously about action, which is a good thing. At the bottom of the deck, you have the High Priestess reversed. Okay, so at this point, you're either not using your intuition, or I'm also being guided to take this. You got the Magician. Fucking crazy. So only you can fix this, but this represents you. So this is the Magician. This is just something that slid right out. Totally strange. But anyways, so we're going to go into it a little bit further. So the first thing that flew out was the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is the card of conflict. I feel like this is inner conflict, to be honest. But I do also am getting the sense of, because the High Priestess reverses at the bottom, is that you have to use your intuition as to people that you're working with. I feel like there might be some conflict surrounding people at this job, but the important message for you is to stay out of that conflict. So, that's kind of what I'm getting from the Five of Swords. And I'm sorry, I said Gemini, but it's actually Aquarius. But again, it's air energy. So, either way. So we're going to go a little bit further into it, because the Five of Swords, like I said, is definitely a card of conflict. I just want to get a little bit of clarification, because the Hermetic tarot is a little bit more intense. You know, obviously it's not the Toth Crowley deck, but it's actually the Golden Dawn deck, which you're probably familiar with. So anyways, Five of Swords. Why is this not? Oh, Lord. Well, okay, let's talk about the High Priestess. So reversed, it's about ignorance, short-sightedness, and lack of understanding. So I feel the message for you here is, in order for this job to be successful for you with the High Priestess, you definitely have to watch how you interact with people there at this particular job. This is just the message that I'm getting. Again, a little further clarification, the card that flew out again was the Five of Swords. So it's about upheaval and conflict. And challenges. But the overriding message is all is not lost. You probably will still win the battle. But the danger here is to not continue to fight after the battle is over. So this is kind of just telling me to, pick your battles. You're going to have some conflict at this new job, and I don't want to set you up for failure. But what's going to help you is you are the Magician, okay? Even though your High Priestess is reversed, I feel that this Magician trumps that. So, definitely listen to your intuition, but make sure the intuition you're listening to is just not your inner voice or saboteur, okay? The other thing that's crossing you is the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is a completion of a cycle. So to me, the completion of the cycle is obviously you're no longer unemployed. So I like the Ten of Swords. It shows that you are not feeling helpless. You're coming out of feeling overwhelmed. And you are going to be back in your power, which is, again, the Magician again. So a lot of air energy here. So, possibly we're coming up into Libra season, but we're going into Virgo season first. So I feel like by October, this cycle is going to end. You're going to finally get your money straight and all that stuff. So I hope this helped. Like I said, these cards flew right out. So I feel like the message is for you. And we'll talk soon.